It's your boy, Big Meats for She's back out you in this thing, baby. And yeah, another mod video, because man, I'm trying to build the ultimate Jeep WJ for your boy. You know, everybody has their own taste on how they want to build their rigs. I'm trying to build mine. All right, guys, real quick. In this video, the mod that I'm installing, yeah, it's specific for the WJ, but GateKeeper Off-road, they make a whole bunch of accessories for all kinds of vehicles. So make sure you guys check out GateKeeper Off-road. Link will be in the description. Also, along with that, if you want to pick something up off of GateKeeper Off-road, use code FUEL10 and that'll save you 10%. All right, so yeah, check them guys out, man. They are dope. All right, let's get to the video. So thanks for sticking around and visiting the channel and watching all these mods I'm doing to the Jeep, and hopefully it inspires you to, you know, build your Jeep or rig or car or lowrider, whatever you got. Just get in there, bust some knuckles, learn a little something. YouTube. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. I got a mod today, GateKeeper Off-road. You've probably seen these around, but back in the day I was on them, because what we have today is the Knuckle pod mounts with the lights for my Jeep WJ. So, bit of a backstory as I unbox this. When I first heard about GateKeeper Off-road and the Knuckle pod mounts, I think they only had them for the XJ. And I was like, man, when you guys gonna come out, you know, with the ones for the WJ? And they're like, we don't have a donor WJ to work on them yet, and stay tuned, that's something we'll, you know, try to come through with. I'm like, all right, waiting patiently. Lo and behold, they finally decided to pull the plug and make the knuckle pod mounts for the Jeep WJ. And look at these. Yeah, these are exceptional, immaculate. The powder coating, the emblem, I mean, beautifully crafted. This isn't no cheap, you know, thin, super thin aluminum or something. These are beefy. These are beefy. You guys, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look at that. So I got the mounts, the wiring harness for the lights. See what the lights look like. But yeah, they finally got these for the WJ. They got some hardware, you know, some wiring and brackets, and then the lights themselves. These are dope. These are, let's see, white and amber. You can switch back, I think. I don't know. We finna get into it though. The wiring harness and everything. I am going to use part of this, but I'm gonna hook it up to my aux beam switch panel. But yeah, these are gonna sit on there. You know, at first I didn't think these would be this small, but I like how they're not super bulky because of where they're gonna go. And yeah, we are gonna install this. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. First, let's get up under there and just see where these are gonna go. All right, y'all, we down here, ground zero, up under the Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the inside of the knuckles. Basically, you got the breeze jacket, you know what I'm talking about. And let's see if you guys can see in there. We have the, let me get down over here. We got the, there's 3 of these bolts that hold on the wheel bearing hub assembly. And these are 13 millimeter 12-point bolts. So you just have to do the one that's towards your tie rod bar, and the top one right up there. Hopefully you guys can see that, or it's focusing. Let me see. Yeah, so that one up there, that one down there, and this bad boy should slide in, or not slide in, but once you pull those bolts out, let me get a better view. There you go. Now you can see how those holes right there will just line up with the bolt holes, and yeah, so super easy. I'm gonna take this tire off and put this thing on a jack stand or whatever, get the tires off, and then yeah, for the most part, just bolt them back in with the bracket on there, and then just mount the lights and wire them up. So let's do it. Woo. It's warm out here. All right, so let me get comfy, cozy up under here. I got one of them on. See that? One thing that's gonna help you guys get this top bolt, that one that's back in there, is turn your wheel all the way out. That way you have room, or turn it all the way in. Whichever one you want to do, just turn it all the way so you can get that bolt out. I just turned it out towards the passenger because this is the passenger wheel, and I'm able to get to it. Basically, you can see I got this thing on jack stands. I just pull that bolt out, put the bracket on there, slide the bolts back in, and that's what it looks like. So let me do the other one, and then we'll get the lights mounted. All right, so you can see in there, getting that bad boy loose real quick. If you haven't already, if it's your first time pulling these out, put some anti-seize on there, so that if you ever have to take them out again, they're fairly easy to get out. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot on there last time, so since I'm just taking these out real quick, I'm not gonna put a bunch on there. But I ran into a little snag. On the passenger side, all you have to deal with is the tie rod bar. On this side, you got to deal with the drag link part of the knuckle, which doesn't give you a lot of room to get by this. So as you can see, I bent this up. I'm not saying to do that, but unless you guys want to loosen that ball joint bolt, which I just don't want to mess with that, I just bent this up so I can get some room to get this thing on here. I couldn't sneak it behind it. See if I can do it now. And then gotta bend it up a little bit more. But get that. Sit that. Oh man. And now I gotta come opposite side. Bend that down as. Okay, so I gotta bend this back down with this up under it. It'll all, yeah, and then I'll be able to. Okay, let's do it. All right, you guys, you can see I got it in there. A little finagling with that bracket that holds this, but you get past that, golden. Got them dirty already, but you know, can't keep it clean too long, baby. I'm finna get active with this bad boy. So now let's mount them Lezites. All right, so I got the little bolt in there, and then a little nut down there. Both of them are 13 millimeter, but you can use 6 point, 12 point, whatever. I'm gonna snug them down, not all the way, because once I get the tires and everything on, I want to make sure that I got these straightened up. Sorry for the diagonal camera angle, but yeah, I'm just gonna get them snugged up, held in place, put the pods on there, and do the dang thing. But for this, put the bolt with the washer, and then the nut down below, if you can see it. And then yeah. All right, so back to a new day, because I didn't finish last night and it's already nighttime here, but you can see I got that bad boy on there. Yes indeed, got him wired up. I just followed the brake line, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I did that. Followed the brake line on both sides. On this side there's a lot of, you know, stuff going on, but basically I don't know if you can see down there, but it's coming up from down there all the way up. Just went around, and then it goes under here like a lot of my other wires over there. Now, one thing to note is I have the Trail Forged heavy duty over the knuckle steering kit, and unfortunately, because it's over the knuckle, it does block some of the light on the passenger side. Not all of it, but some of it. So something to think about if you are wanting to get these pod lights and you have something like this over the knuckle. But I still like it. I think it's still dope. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. But again, just wired it, followed that brake line, and came up down through there. See the wire down through there. And then, yeah, met up right here, plumbed it into spot number 4, which is a 20 amp, because the inline fuse that came with the harness before I cut it up had a 15 amp, so I didn't want to go 10, so I gave it 20. I think that was the best move. Let me know what you think. Should I went 10? No, because then the 10 would just pop all the time, right? Right. So anyways, got it plumbed in. So only thing to do now is turn it on. Real quick though, I did cut a lot of the wire off because I don't need the inline fuse, because that's gonna be fused. I didn't need the inline relay, and so basically with these being white and amber, you just on the aux beam just click it, turn on, it's amber, click it again, turn it off, click it again, turn it on, it's white, click it again, turn it off. So you just go back and forth like that. So anyways, all right, let me show you what it look like. Whew, man, it's warm out here. I done just, you know what I'm saying, stripped all the way down to the tank top, all up under the Jeep and everything, and it's dusty and dirty from the last trip I just went on, so don't judge me. I'm looking real raw right now. But anyways, whew, the mosquitoes is out. All right, so I went ahead and plumbed all the wiring to the number 4 slot. So let's click that on and see what that look like. Oh, okay. You guys can see I got that amber on right now. I'll show you what it looks like in the front. But what's dope about these lights is they're amber and white. So if I turn it off, turn it back on, now it's white. Yeah. Now I probably gotta adjust these again because you can see they're a little bit up in the tree, but yeah. All right, let's go around to the front. So you can see too, on the driver's side, there's light on the ground, not so much over there because of that over the knuckle steering upgrade, but still plenty of light, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dope, super dope. So I got 33-inch tires on here. They don't stick out too far past the body line. I don't know if you guys can see that. So they're not super deep, you know what I mean? And the lights have plenty of room. You know what I'm talking about? Chill. All right, let's look at the amber. And yeah, again, you can see a lot of the driver's side light, not a lot of the passenger right out the gate, but as it gets out there, it evens out. So a little blockage. If you got OCD, that might bug you. I think these are dope though. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick. I like that. But the coldest part about these is they are on the knuckle. So as I turn, that's perfect, dog. Let's see with the white though. Super filthy. Yeah, I know you guys hear that squealing and stuff as I'm turning this thing, but it's all dry and dusty and dirty. I gotta clean it, lube it, you know how I go, so don't judge me. So the only thing that's left to do is label that joker. So let's get those out. So I'm sitting here looking through all my options. They don't really have anything for the knuckle pod mounts. I'll probably use or see if I can use these lights at night, you know what I mean, to just help brighten up what I'm doing. Of course, I'm gonna aim them down so they won't blind anybody. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna change it to off-road lights, you know what I'm saying, because yeah, I'll probably only use them off-road if it's blinding people. But if that works, and I can use them on road, I think I'm just gonna go with driving. Yeah, let's give that a shot, see what it do. Alright, so I got that thing on there. I wish these fit in here a little better. I'll be trying to get it perfect, but it's leaning. Yeah, I guess it's straight though. Can you see it? Alright, let's turn the key. See what it look like, huh? Wait, find my key. Where's the key? There it is. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna turn the light off for this one. Alright, turning the light off so you can see it. Here we go. Got him. Yeah, buddy. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know. Is it focused? You seen. We're filling up the aux beam, y'all. I love it. Click it. Look at it. Click it again. Look at it. Yeah, it might blind some bugs. I don't know. I'm about to switch that. Yeah. We'll see, though. But yeah, that's pretty dope. I love it. I love it, man. All right, you guys. That's gonna do it. Big shout out to GateKeeper Off-road. If you guys want to get a set of these lights too, make sure you go in there, use code Fuelnomenal, and you get your little discount, you know what I'm talking about. And I'll put the link in the description. And man, long time anticipated mod finally in the books. I've been trying to get all these mods done. I still got more, so stay tuned. A lot of these mods people have done, some people haven't, but it's just my take on how I do it, give you an idea of maybe how you want to do it, you know what I mean. I'm not a professional, so don't follow everything I do to a T if you have no clue about it. You know, ask your peoples, look it up, be confident in what you're doing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, because I've been excited about this for a long time and I think it came out dope. So yeah, if you guys, you know, like the video, go ahead and like that thing. If you want to share this video, go ahead and share that thing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, you already know what to do. Don't forget to follow your boy on Instagram and TikTok at Fuelnomenal, and Fuelnomenal OYR on Facebook. And yeah, if you get a chance, check out Fuelnomenal.com. You know what I mean? Grab you a shirt or, you know, air freshener, you know, hoodie, whatever. Other than that, y'all already know what to do. Be easy. Hey! You could light the mounts and then light the brackets. I just happen to do it this way, so that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna wire it. Then we're gonna play with it. Wire off, because I'm not gonna use it. Oh, excuse me. Mosquitoes trying to eat me. Holds the speed sensor wire. Uh-oh, lost you.